Hello there. This is not my usual sort of video, but I thought it's more or less important enough and relevant enough to put on this channel. And that is basically, it turns out Anydesk has been compromised or hacked, I guess you could say. According to this tweet or X or whatever you call them from VX Underground, Anydesk was compromised. Bleeping Computer confirmed that Anydesk with Anydesk that the sort code and signaling keys were in fact stolen. Yes, you can see where VX Underground got the tweet from. It was from this tweet from Bleeping Computer. Anydesk says hackers breached the production servers and now they've reset the passwords. So if we go ahead and find out more information by clicking on the article over here. Okay, so here we can see the article from bleepingcomputer.com. Anydesk says hackers have breached the production servers and therefore Anydesk have had to reset their passwords. So yeah, Anydesk confirmed today that it suffered a relevant cyber attack and allowed the hackers to gain access to the company's production servers. They had learnt that the sort code and private signing keys were stolen during the attack. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Anydesk is a remote access bit of software. It is used by both scammers and scam baiters and people who just generally need remote access. Of course, it itself is not a scam. In fact, Anydesk have been one of the more proactive remote access softwares that tends to try and go after these scammers, so to speak. In a statement late Friday afternoon, Anydesk says they first learned of the cyber attack after detecting indications of an incident of their production servers. After conducting a security audit, they determined their systems were compromised and activated a response plan with the help of cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike. Anydesk they haven't shared details on what data was stolen. However, it has been discovered that the sort code and the code signing certificates were stolen. Anydesk have confirmed ransomware was not involved in this cyber attack, but for security purpose they've revoked security-related certificates and replaced systems as necessary. They've also reassured customers that Anydesk was safe to use and therefore no evidence of the end-user devices being affected. We can confirm that the situation is under control and it is safe to use Anydesk. Please ensure that you're using the latest version with the new code signing certificate, Anydesk said in a public statement. Now, for those of you who know my live streams, I often say when installing Anydesk, the user account control message comes up. Would you like to allow the following to make changes on your computer? And I would often say Fellatio Software Gumba. But really what I'm referring to is the name of the publisher for the Anydesk software, which is Philandro Software. However, that has now changed thanks in part to this cyber attack, where they've changed from I was almost about to say it again, Philandro Software GmbH to Anydesk Software GmbH. So if you do use Anydesk, whether for scam baiting or any reason really, make sure that you're now using Anydesk version 8.0.8, which was released on the 29th of January this year. Now, in older things, as I said, it says Philandro Software GmbH, but the new version will now say Anydesk Software GmbH. So if any scammers do try and access your VM and they say, oh, go to some random website, and they get you to download an older version of Anydesk, you'll be able to tell when it says user account control and it will have the verified publisher as Philandro Software. If it's that one, don't use it. Only use 8.0.8 or newer 8.0.8 is the latest, so, and they'll now be signed under Anydesk Software GmbH. Okay, so I'm just going to finish up this video by having a look at the official response by Anydesk. If we just bring it up right here, see what they got to say. Okay, so yeah, this is a public statement from Anydesk about the incident on the 2nd of February 2024. So they state, following indications of an incident on some of our systems, we conducted a security audit and found evidence of compromised production systems. We immediately activated a remediation and response plan involving cybersecurity experts, CrowdStrike. Yeah, I think we've gone through this before on previous tweets and whatnot. I'm just going to see if there's anything extra we haven't covered yet. So we've revoked all the security certificates. Yeah, they've already mentioned that. Our systems are designed not to store private keys, security tokens or passwords that could be exploited to connect to end-user devices. As a precaution, they're taking all passwords through the web portal, that is my.anydesk.com. So they're revoking all of the passwords on the web portal. And we recommend that users change their passwords if the same credentials are used elsewhere. Well, that is pretty much common sense. Whenever there's been a cyber attack, or just, you know, keep your passwords up to date, you know, keep changing them and don't use the same password on one website as another. To date, we have no evidence that any end-user devices have been affected. We can confirm that the situation is under control and it's safe to use Anydesk. Please ensure that you are using the latest version with the new code sign-in certificate. Yeah, that like I just mentioned. Keep your passwords up to date. Make sure you're using the latest version of each and everything. The integrity and trust in our products is paramount important to us, and we're taking this situation very seriously. If you have any other questions, don't forget to contact Anydesk. The email is on display here, hotline@anydesk.com, or you can phone up. The UK number is currently displayed on the screen, but if you're in a different part of the world, you know, just look up at anydesk.com, see what your local address is. Well, I hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.